what really got me into barbecue was, we're talking years ago before barbecue became mainstream televised and all the rest of it. I remember seeing videos and short clips of barbecue competitions, featuring guys like Myron Mixon and, Aaron Franklin, and the blood, sweat, and tears that these guys put into everything that they were doing. There's that competition aspect that really drove me towards barbecue. Um, you know, the time crunches, the temperature, the fire management, everything, trying to turn out 3, 4, 5 meats, whatever it may have been for that competition at certain times, and getting everything on point, and, that degree of difficulty. That's what really drove me towards wanting to start barbecue. So I picked up my first barbecue, and I'm not going to lie, for the first year, it was awful. We suffered through some terrible barbecue. I didn't know what I was doing, it was just guessing. And then I ended up upgrading my barbecue. I ended up with a Pit Boss pellet smoker, and from there, I slowly started getting the hang of it, figuring out seasonings, figuring out times, temperatures, all that kind of stuff. So it took some time for sure. This didn't happen overnight. I didn't just grab a barbecue and say, let's start cooking and figure it all out. That's not how it worked. It took a lot of time and a lot of trial and error. But looking back now, I wouldn't have changed anything. I didn't buy barbecue rubs for the first, I don't even know, 10 years, maybe more. I just mixed my own, tried figuring it out, flavor profiles and what I wanted and what tasted good to me. And that's where toma-HACK barbecue came from, is, just figuring it out myself. Some of my recipes are as old as I've been barbecuing. Deadly bovine, one of my very first. I worked on that because I was inspired by Texas barbecue. The salt, pepper with a touch of garlic in there. Although I know authentic Texas barbecue is just salt and pepper, I need a little something more. And then I added a few extra ingredients just because that's kind of where I wanted to tweak it and where I wanted it to shine. So, that's what gave me my start, was, watching all these pros doing all these amazing things. And it just inspired me to really work for it. And, just this past weekend, I actually signed up for my very first barbecue competition. And, you know what? The ribs definitely were not my greatest ribs I've ever made, by any means necessary. Chicken, surprisingly, I've only ever trimmed competition-style chicken. That would have been the third time in my life. I was actually very proud of it. It turned out very well. Bite-through skin. But, yeah, I'm totally hooked. After one competition, that's all it took. Next year, you will definitely be seeing me out on more. So what got you started? What made you decide that barbecue was for you?